Hello, my name is Lillian Berger, and I have worked with children mostly for over 30 years. I also have worked with some children who received services through social organizations for mental challenges that they had diagnoses for. I've also had to deal with mental health problems within my immediate family. I have a son who has a diagnosis of schizophrenia when he was in his early 20s. Since then, he has also received, um, a diagnosis for bipolar with schizoaffect. How do I feel about diagnosis? Well, being that I have dealt with my son getting several different types of diagnosis, I think diagnosis is not always a pure line of, you know, this is what the problem is, because they can spill over into each other. So I think it's very careful. I think it's something that has to be approached very carefully as to um, how a diagnosis is determined. The problem is health insurance requires that a diagnosis be put down in order to get some things paid for. So that becomes problematic. Um, so even though a diagnosis may be put down because it's the closest, things could change over time that will make us realize that maybe that's not a pure diagnosis. Um, my interest in becoming a social worker and working more with the diagnosis is some work that I've been doing with some health trauma. Um, and that's kind of where I want to go with this, is to be able to reach out and help the populations of people who um, really are dealing with a lot of health trauma, which can bring on many mental health issues. I look forward to this class and learning many things about the diagnoses.